Hello and welcome to part one of this project. So in this video, my goal is to help you get started with the production line assignment project. And so I've already given you the instructions, which I'll share below the video. But there are four parts to it, parts one, two, three, four. And so this is going to be a video on part one, which is the more straightforward part. And so our goal is to build a production line dashboard to monitor the total output per line, the defect rate, daily output trends. And then I'm giving the step-by-step instructions for doing that. So I actually already created the basic version of this dashboard for part one. And so we'll enhance it in subsequent parts, but we want to start by creating these cards and slices and then a few visuals to get started. So you already know how to do this, but I'm just recording this so that if you run into any issues, you can come back and watch this video. So the first step is to get your data. So I'm going to use import data from Excel. And then I have to navigate. I created this is a new Power BI file that I'm creating just to record this video. So yeah, if you I sent you this data in Excel production assignment, but I'll share the data link to the data set below the video as well. So if you are watching the video, you can look in the comment section for a link to the data set on the Google Drive. Okay, so I'm just going to import this data and establish relationships, and then we'll go on to creating the visuals that come with it. Okay, so it's taking a little while, but I'll just wait for it. And so once we're done, step one is we already opened the Power BI desktop. Step two is import the data set. And once we've imported it, there are three sheets, the production data, the user roles, the KPI targets. These are the ones we're interested in. So we're going to load those. And then we're going to establish one relationship between two of these tables. And then we're going to create some calculated columns for defect rate, and total output and total defective units, average defect rate. And then we're going to add the KPI cards and put these values on them. So I'm giving you the formulas for creating each of these calculated columns. Okay, so let me see if the data has opened. Okay, so you can see here that I have these three data sets. I think this one is the easiest one to import because it doesn't have um, yeah, it doesn't need any cleaning. I can just import it. So I'm just going to click load, and then I get that um, data set. If I go to if I expand data here, it should be hidden here. It's still loading, but yeah, that one is pretty straightforward to import. So once it imports, you'll see I have the first deal for KPI targets. And then I'm going to import the second one. I think the second one might need just some minor cleanup, and then the third one. Okay, so my goal is to get the three tables in. Because some of them need cleanup, I didn't import it all at once. So I want to clean up the second one before importing it. So I have KPI targets here. And then I'm going to do the same thing this time. Go here to get data, Excel workbook, same file. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to get the second data set, production data. So when this one previews, you will, okay, actually this one also has the table column names in the right place. I think it's user roles that's off. So I'm just going to check the box and load this one as well. And then the third one is the one that I need to clean up because the table, the column names are not in the right place. So Excel workbook, once again, the same file. Open this and user roles. Okay, so this one, you can see it says column one, column two, column three. And I need to make these user email role and region the title. So I'm going to transform data here, go to transform data, and then make sure I got the correct names for the columns by telling Power BI to use the first column, first row as headers. So I'm going to do that, and then we have our data, and then we establish the relationship, and we're good to go with building the dashboard. So here, um, yeah, once it loads, I'm just going to make one thing, use first row as headers here, and then we'll be good to start establishing our relationship. So column one, column two, column three are not the correct names. So I say use first row as column headers. And now I have user email, user role, and region as the column headers. So that's good for what we're trying to do. So I click close and apply here and wait for that to load. And then once that loads, I'll just establish one relationship. So it has loaded, and I got to go to the relationship view here and set in this relationship view, um, I'm going to set the relationship. So we need to establish a relationship between production data and user roles, and they're going to be related by region. So the region is a common field here. So I drag this here, and once the relationship is established, we're good to start building a visual. So production data is related to user roles by region. You can see region is selected. I'll just accept the default for now and click OK. And it should put that line between them. And once it does that, okay, so we have this relationship. We can always click to edit it. But yeah, so we've got our data, and then I come back here. I've established the relationship, and I've imported the data. So in the next video, I'm going to start adding the visuals like we have here. So join me in that next video to continue from where we left off and start building the visuals. Okay, so let me see here my thing.